Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, you are now tuned in to the Prince of Investing, coming to you guys and girls live from the beautiful state of Denver, Colorado. As always, this is your host, the Prince of Investing, Prince Dykes. And no matter where you're catching this at, or if you catch the playback, or if you're catching this live, or you're hearing this live, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, comment, and share button. Show some love. Ask some questions. But as always, I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely know you guys and girls don't have a lot of time, so we're going to jump straight into it. So today's topic, as you can see in the description box, for the people who can't see, who may be catching the audio version or whatnot, today's topic is going to be about buying businesses, how to buy a business, how to sell a business, all that other great stuff. Because, I've been a guy who sat back for many years, read press releases, saw the articles of when a company got purchased. Dairy Queen got purchased, Geico got sold, this person purchased this company, this person bought a franchise, or whatever the case may be. And I always was intrigued, well, how did that person know it was for sale? How did you know that Dollar Tree was for sale? How did you know that franchise was for sale? But I went out, and I kind of was found in a way too. But I went out and I found an expert, a business broker. We have Mr. John Woodhull here from Transworld, right?
Yep.
Transworld Business Advisors.
Yeah.
Transworld Business Advisor. So without further ado, let me introduce my guest. Mr. Woodhull, thank you for stopping by today, sir.
Thank you, Prince.
Okay.
I'm glad to be here.
Now, I see that you've done some pretty cool stuff in business where you went out and purchased a business yourself, a cleaning business for 12 years, and you had it for 12 years, then you sold it before becoming a business broker yourself. Can you tell me a little bit about that? And also tell us a little bit about yourself if I missed anything.
Sure. Yeah, so back in 2005, I bought a business here in Denver, Colorado. That was a commercial cleaning business, and ran it for 12 years. We grew it every year. It was, we built it up to about 100, 120 employees, eventually, I figured when I first bought it, I kind of was thinking, I'd like to sell it within 7 years, and one day I woke up and it was year 12 or 10, and I was like, all right, I think it's time to sell and try something different. So I went through that process and actually used Transworld to do it.
Wow. So what made you buy this particular cleaning business?
I actually went through several businesses. So I did a quasi search while I was working at another job. And
so when you say you did what type of search?
Just as a search,
Okay.
Just I called it a quasi search. I mean, it wasn't something formal, but it was just something where I was, looking for businesses to buy, and I didn't know anything about buying businesses. My background is I have a finance degree, an MBA from CU, and so I know a little bit about obviously how to value businesses, and I'd worked, for I don't know, probably 15 or 20 years in the corporate world, and so I kind of knew a little bit about, running businesses and managing people. But, I just always kind of fancied the idea of running my own deal. And so, I just started doing searches, and I was, one of the things I kind of figured out as I was going through that was there's things that, I guess, you need to have capital to buy a business. You need to have money. Mm-hmm. That's number one. There's certain aspects to certain businesses, though, that might be causes them to be more capital intensive. So, like, for example, a manufacturing company, I mean, you got a lot of heavy equipment in terms of producing whatever product that manufacturing company has. And so, my concern was, not knowing anything about specifically that business, how would, in the capital I had to invest, did I feel comfortable enough to basically be able to buy that business and capitalize it and continue growing it? And so that's kind of when I was going through this process, I was trying different things and checking out different kinds of businesses and distribution, different sizes, shapes and sizes. I actually looked at maybe bringing in investors. At the end of the day, I kind of felt comfortable with, hey, this is my first merry-go-round. I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it on my own. And the one that made the most sense was something that was sort of low capital intensive, had a nice recurring revenue stream, kind of gives you that runway basically to be able to, learn the business. And then, just, from there, I just was able to build a business for those 12 years. So.
Okay.